Ladies and gentlemen, today is the day of declaration. It is a day of announcement of very important strategy, which is BMSOA. I hope those who are students of management, they can understand that what do we mean by BMOSA. What does it mean? So the students of management, they should try to understand that when we want to achieve some goal, so we make a vision, then we make mission, then we make objectives, then strategy, and then action plan. So this is my today's lecture about the vision, mission, objectives, strategy, and action plan. So I would like to seek your cooperation and your assistance, because I'm doing and I did a lot, and you are also doing and you did a lot, but still, we need mutual cooperation, because if I'm delivering something, so you must respond to that. That is really, really important. So I'm highly motivated and serious about this 2019. It's like kind of election campaign, that we will get all the seats in the parliament in the CSS Civil Services Academy. All the candidates, they must go from a new group that we have created for the 2019 officers. So I will be reading your comments later, but now please listen to me for a few minutes, like 10 minutes. I will announce my strategy. Listen to me. You can just give me a lot of some kind of energy, but don't write, don't comment. Just listen to me, and you can if you like something what I'm saying. So then we can discuss. If you find there are some loopholes, or there are some pitfalls, or there are some questions, or there are some things which are remaining in the strategy, so then we can discuss. I'm totally a flexible person, because in the We Promise project of happiness, flexibility or elasticity, that is one of the ingredient. If you want to be a happy person, so you must be flexible. You must be there must be elasticity. That is really important. If a person doesn't have elasticity, so their person can't be happy. And if you can't be happy, you can't be successful. So I'm full of elasticity. So today, my plan that I have brought to you people, there are some concrete steps. And number one is that I have already created a special group, because we already have a CSS officers workshop. This group will be just for general discussions, but then those who are really appearing in 2019, and they will be participating in the exams, because some people, they just join a group and then they forget. So I have included some members in that group, and other members, when that will be a closed group, that will be not a public group. Only those people who are really interested and they will appear in 2019 exam, so that will be the members of that group. Each and every person must participate in that group. That is important. So the first step, that I have already created a group. You may join, those who are listening to me and they are not already, I have not made them members, so they can apply for the membership. CSS 2019 officers, that is name of the group. So you will join that group. That is step number one. Now step number two is that in that group, each member will have his or her own page or thread or topic. For example, Tabinda Ali is there, so she will make Tabinda Ali, that will be only, she will have only one post, only one thread. She cannot she cannot open many posts, because sometimes there are so many posts and threads and topics that we are lost. We can't go, and the new people, they come, they ask the same question again. So each member of that group will only have only one place, only one post, and whatever he or she write, so that will be only there. Now each other member will comment on that member post or thread. There will be like one person like Aurang, or for example Suhail. They have a post, so they will write their preparation, and only Edmonds and myself, we will have the liberty to start new post. Other members, they won't have the liberty to start new post. They will be just writing in their own place. So all other members will comment on their comments. Each and every person will comment, and then we will have to focus what the person is writing, like, and we will dedicate 1 week to one subject, because we have almost more than 1 year. So we will be starting from exploring the world of English. That will be just our first book that we will go in detail. Each and every chapter of that book we will discuss. Then we will also, before that book, maybe we start Wren and Martin English grammar. We will focus on each book, and then after the book we will focus on each, for example, Wikipedia or Encyclopedia Britannica. So each topic syllabus, we will discuss the syllabus. That person will be discussing, the other people will be commenting. Then that will be your own favorite topic, that what is my topic, and then you will be discussing that. I will be supervising each and every member, that what they are writing and what are their the comments that they are making. So where are the grammatical mistakes, where is the composition, where they can just improve their writing style, where they can introduce more literary devices, where is the problem in information or data, where is the problem in knowledge and understanding. So then we will focus on each and every comment, but each member will have only one place. Nobody can start daily new post. That is important, so that we can have a profile of each member. I am reading your profile that already you have given. Some of the profiles already I have read. I am trying to make my own file of each and every member. So this is the vision. Like I have told you, vision. There's a difference between vision and mission. The vision is that we want to have a clean bureaucracy for Pakistan, because public administration or public policy or governance, that is made of bureaucracy. And CSS in the federal government, that is very important, that you people should have. We must have clean people, not corrupt people. So the vision is that from 2019 onward, the people should go through this group, and then they will be like already inspired. They will have kind of motivation, and they will be good citizens of Pakistan. So automatically we have this vision. This is a broad vision. Vision is always very broad. That is for the coming centuries or the coming years. Vision is totally different from mission. So our vision is to have bureaucracy without corruption, no corruption at all, that nobody will be corrupt. The people who will go through from our groups, so those people will be already, they will be taking, now at the end of this lecture, we will have an oath taking ceremony, and I will be speaking some words, and then you will be just liking those words. So it means that you agree with me, and that will be the the oath taking ceremony. So my vision and your vision and all of us, the vision is that there will be no corruption in bureaucracy of Pakistan. If that is Pakistan Administrative Services, if that is police service, if that is accounts, if that is foreign service. Just to tell you now that comparatively in foreign services of Pakistan, there is almost no corruption, because the foreign service officers, they already get a handsome amount of salary. So there is no need of corruption. While in other departments, they have problems, because when I was assistant commissioner, so I remember that in my one lunch for the deputy commissioner or commissioner, the whole salary would go just in one lunch or one dinner. So there are real problems. So those problems can be resolved with some other creative methods, because when I was assistant commissioner, so I had a bookstore. My brother was running a bookstore, so we were getting some kind of money from that bookstore. So I would not go for corruption. So there can be devised some creative out of the box ways that you cannot be corrupt. So no corruption. Corruption doesn't mean only monetary, but also performance of your duty and attending poor people in a nice way, your behavior, your attitude, your response to their demands and their questions. Because if a person comes to your office, so that person won't waste his or her time and energy and money just for without any reason. If the person comes to you, so that person comes to you for some real reason. That's why that person has left his or her work and spending time and money. So we must attend that person. If you are not attending that person politely and with confidence, so again, this is also a kind of corruption. I think this is the week of corruption. Internationally, the people, they're talking about corruption. So that's why I'm focusing also my talk that corruption is a real menace. That is one of the threat to our society. The people, they are so cunning and they are so, kind of greedy people that they would have like millions of dollars and money in their accounts. Still, they will be trying to have more money. That's why one of my book that I will be writing, that will be the limits of money. How much money we really need. Do we need this billions and billions of money, or we just need some handsome amount of money to have a decent, elegant life? So vision is non-corrupt bureaucracy of this group, 2019. And number two, mission. The mission is to have dynamic officers, talented, creative officers, that they can perform their duties in an efficient and effective way. Okay, vision is overall bureaucracy, public administration, public policy, and governance. Mission is each and every individual must be dynamic, must be with a lot of energy, a spiritually happy person who can deliver efficiently and effectively. Each and every member of that bureaucracy. So right now you have to start feeling that I'm an officer. There is almost 1 year for 2019, although I'm trying to guide the 2018 guys also, but I'm not so confident because CSS is not an easy exam. This is a competitive exam, and you have to I'm sorry, what happened? You have to be focused on your goal. That is very important. And thousands and thousands of people, they appear in the exam. So this is not easy exam. This is not like this 200 goal that we have. That is not so easy that we can achieve it. So that's why we have to focus on 2019 more. In 2018, maybe some crash, some kind of maybe some luck and other things work, some spirituality. Now come to the objectives. So objectives of the 2019 group is that each and every person become a good composer, composition skills, writing skills. That will be very important. Then we will also focus on oral skills, on spoken, the way that you speak and interview and viva when you will be appearing in the viva, because the 200 allocation is the final allocation after the written and oral part of exams, psychological, medical, and other exams. So that will be just to the end, not only the written part, also the oral and psychological and medical and other aspects. So that's why I have given you a list of some habits that you must avoid those bad habits. Because if you are a person with bad habits, then you will be not a happy person. And then if you are not happy, your performance that will be not satisfactory. So this is important, that you must focus on your habits, your personality development, and your objectives. Then when we achieve the objectives, so automatically then we will be happy and successful. Now, what is the strategy? There is a difference between strategy and action plan. Action plan is the last part of management, strategic management that we call it. So strategy is like vision, and action plan is like mission. Vision is broad. Similarly, strategy is broad. When you give like parameters, which are not so limited, which are not so like a little, you can expand it, you can have broader steps that you will be taking to achieve your objectives, to materialize your vision and mission. So then you check out strategy. Now I'm checking out strategy. As I told you that we have opened a group, we will focus totally in that group on 2019 preparation. Our workshop will continue for general discussions for those people who are appearing in 2020 or 21, or those who are just in colleges and first years of their exams in the universities. So there we will continue those discussions there, but this group will be totally focused on 2019. As I told, the strategy is that each member will have his or her own place, and then we will be developing the personality of that person with the passage of time. If there are 200 members, if there are 300 members, so each, we will not increase like thousands, because we cannot focus. It will be a closed group, and those people who are not participating are they feel themselves that I'm not fit for civil services, because I will be a little harsh and totally hard. I will be giving you hard, I'll be a kind of hard taskmaster, although I believe personally in effortless achievement. Effortless achievement means that you achieve something without efforts, without hard work. You become a smart work. But sometimes you have to, you know, poke a person, you have to tease a person a little, that just to awake. So my words I'm saying right now, apologizing in advance, that I'll be not this polite that you see me in other groups. So a little harsh. I will be telling you, you know, bad words sometimes, so that you can belittle, you know. So that will be that's why it will be a closed group. It will be not for everybody. Workshop will be for everybody. Everybody can come and join and talk, and we won't be that much hard and fast. But in the CSS 2019, it will be a hard and fast kind of program. I will be using some other words which will be not so polite. So if somebody is not cooperating, so that person will be shown the door, just to go, just to leave the group, not to create an environment in which we can have problems. Because I am damn serious to have the 200 positions, and I know personally, I know I have gone through this process, that it is not easy. It is totally, it's a very, very difficult task. So I am conscious of it. So if I am conscious, so I will make you people also conscious. And for that, I may use some in my strategy. There are some kind of works or tasks or steps, actions or activities which will be not usual. That will be a little unusual. So in the action plan, now the last part is action plan. I will request you, as it will be a closed group. So if I can, because my experience is this, that when I talk about something, so I can inculcate that thing, and it becomes part of my personality. Because in examination hall in 2019, when you will be sitting in the examination hall, and for example, for current affairs, it is such a big, you know, study, huge, colossal kind of study you have to do for current affairs. But you will have only 3 hours to reproduce your knowledge in those 3 hours. So that is so difficult task. That is not easy, that your whole understanding and your whole knowledge you can reproduce in just in 3 hours. The study that you are doing for the last 16 years, and then 2-3 years specifically for CSS, and now you have only 3 hours to write your knowledge and understanding. So for that, when you talk, when you speak, when you write, when you make a PowerPoint presentation, so it becomes part of your personality. If always, I repeat this example, if somebody asks you that how you prepare tea, so you don't read anything, you just start telling them, I do this, and I make tea. So easy. So I want that before 2019, when you are sitting in an exam, all these topics become so easy for you. It becomes part of your personality, that when any kind of question, because some people, they say, give me a guess that what will be the topics for 18 or 19. So that is a totally wrong approach. You make your personality that any topic is asked and you can reply to that topic. Your personality, the knowledge becomes part of your personality. Then you can talk and write on anything. So some people, they are reactive. Reactive means that when they write few lines, and if I correct, okay, you have this grammatical mistake, you have this, they become happy. But you have to write to 1200 marks, and who will write, who will correct each and every part of your composition? That is not possible. Academies and those preparation centers, they are, grabbing a huge amount of money just on correcting your writings. That is a very wrong approach. You must make yourself error proof. You are not committing mistakes. You should not commit any mistake. So if you do your overhauling, you make your personality in such a way that you are no more committing any mistake. So this is better, far better than somebody is correcting your daily writing. That is a very school kind of approach. Even in schools here in Canada, the children, they are not giving their notebook to the teacher and they are correcting. No, their education strategy is to build the personality in a way that the people don't commit mistakes. So that is very important, that your overall personality. So my action plan, that if you can, in your thread, in your that post or your area in the group, you should whenever it is possible, if you are a female and your family will going to murder you, so then I can't tell you that you must appear in a video presentation. We are in 21st century, but still we are in cave era, and we are thinking that our women, if somebody will look at them, so they will be sometime you are a married person, you have your wife, you have your children, and still you are concealing your wife from people, because this is your lack of confidence, self-confidence. You think that if somebody see my wife, so then that person will kidnap her, because I can't make her happy. So this is a challenge to men, that why they are so scary, they don't let their women to participate socially and virtually. So this is a societal problem. I don't have any solution for that, but still I will encourage you that you must participate. When you speak on something, then it becomes part of your personality. When you write something, then it becomes part of your personality. So I will encourage that you people must make presentations, video, audio, whatever you can do. Previously I was a little more about video, because when I'm talking to you now, so you see my face, my smile, my body language, my confidence. Am I talking to you in a good way or bad way? So then you can criticize, you become critical thinkers, and you understand that how is the position of this person towards me. Because tomorrow when you become a bureaucrat, when you become an officer, so then you have to deal with people. I remember that in our civil services academy, there was a girl and she was not opening her face. And 6 months, and we were all curious that what kind of person she is. And one day she came to my office and she was like totally without. She said, I can't do with this wheel thing. All the time, just I am closing and the people consider that I am a ghost, or what am I? So whatever, this is up to you. But I will encourage more and more participation, because we have more than 12 months in our goal. It's a huge time. So each 100 marks we will focus in our action plan, and each 100 marks we will be covering. We will be starting from Rin and Martin High School English Grammar and Composition, then exploring the world of English. Then we will be coming to general science and ability, and current affairs, Pakistan affairs, Islamic studies. Islamic studies in English. In our group, it will be in English. If in 2019 there are less chances, but if they change the medium, so still medium change doesn't make any difference. What is important, that is your knowledge and understanding. So we can then switch over to Urdu, but so far it will be English. And then optional subjects is you will have your own post, your own place in the group. So then you can discuss about your optional subjects. For example, you have US history, you have gender studies, you have governance and public policy, and if you have all these subjects, so you can discuss in that your post. And also I have almost for each and every optional subject we have opened specific groups. Now I'm changing their names. For example, Pakistan Affairs, now the new name is Understanding Pakistan. We have opened a new group, Understanding Pakistan. So we understand Pakistan, then we can write in a better way. This typical approach of book reading and understanding Pakistan from books, because books are dead material. So I want to make it a little lively kind of thing to understand Pakistan, because Pakistan is a unique country. This is not a country which is like any country of the world. Even Afghanistan is a nation state. When you meet an Afghan, they have a lot of confidence in their body language, because that is a nation state. They consider themselves Afghans. There will be an illiterate, poor person, but if you meet that person, so there will be kind of self-confidence, because they are a nation state. So we have to make Pakistan a nation state, and the whole Pakistan should become a nation, one nation, national integration. That is a challenge to Pakistan. This ideology and other thing we will discuss, that is important, because you make ideologies, but ideologies are flexible. Ideology doesn't mean that you make an ideology and then you just remain there the whole life. So that is one of the challenge. That's why understanding Pakistan, this is one of the challenge to us, that we understand this country, then we can write about Pakistan, its socio-economic problems and its history and constitutional development and other aspects of Pakistan. So that is one of the goals. In current affairs, again, we will make a background study of all the issues. I have a current affairs group. Maybe we continue with the same group. And then we have Islamic studies group. We have science group, but that's not active. So we have to make a new group for science, where we can discuss general science and ability, where you can do what will be the, you study the whole day. So 1 hour you will dedicate to the group, and then you will tell us what did you study the whole day. Even you can just write 3 sentences. In the action plan, one of the important thing is that now we will be taking the oath ceremony, that you will not spend money on buying clothes and having food in restaurants, and you will not be eating too much meat, but you will be spending your money on internet. You must have internet in your mobile as well as in your laptop or computer. That will be one of the part of the action plan, that you must have 24 hours internet in your mobile set. That is important, because then you are traveling, you are sitting, you are going somewhere, you have your mobile, you just some people ask me how I respond almost each and every person, because if I'm traveling, if I'm doing anything, I have my mobile and I just write, because knowledge became part of my personality. Knowledge is, as I always quote Imam Ghazali, that he was robbed in a jungle and he had only books. So he was like crying, please give me my books. So the Descartes told him that what kind of knowledge it is, that it depends on books. So then he realized that knowledge must become part of your personality, it become part of your blood. That is for CSS, that when you go to the examination hall, you can't take all these books with you. So many books you are studying, you must make it part of the personality. This is the tip which is very, very important, that make knowledge part of your personality. Then you understand it, and then you can write it the way you want. You become free, you become like a independent person. You don't depend on others or on books. So that is the ideology, that is the important concept that you must keep in mind. So please, you must have a lot of huge amount of data, whatever. I don't know about Pakistan, what kind of packages are there, but you must have the good package, the best, the excellent one, that you can access to internet. That is very important, because I guarantee you that if you don't touch a single paper book and you have internet, so you can become in the top 200 persons. Nowadays, there is no need of reading books. Everything, the paper books, you have everything in internet, every single thing you have. Your whole CSS syllabus is there in the internet. So why you need buying books? And the people, they are asking, although we have a group of books and learning resources, But personally, I encourage you that you should have access to internet, 24 hours access to internet, where you can download, where you can write, you can videos and everything. That is important. So this was my vision, mission, objectives, strategy, and action plan for the 2019 CSS group and top 200 positions. This is a very difficult goal, and I need, it will be a big name for me also if because of me you become in the civil services academy, all of you people go. So for me also I will get a huge kind of credit and happiness, and then we will have a bureaucracy. So I have some educational and political goals just to share it with you. So one of the goal is this, that we should have bureaucracy, the coming bureaucracy, whatever is past, that is past. I can't control it. But the people who are coming, that's why you will see me so proactive and so dynamic in these groups. I don't need any financial kind of support because I have my financial resources. So I don't need money, maybe some charity kind of work. Also, I would announce in some other time, but some person offered me a huge chunk of land in Islamabad that we can establish a kind of institute there, maybe the first physical structure of Life Skills Institute in Islamabad, a total donation of 3-4 canal land in Islamabad. So he told me that his name should not be mentioned. So we will have a physical structure also soon in Islamabad. We will have a piece of land. So maybe for some charity work later on, we may need some money to construct an educational institute. But personally, I don't need anything. My goal is educational and political revolution in Pakistan. And for that, I need your help, where you become part of the bureaucracy. And the coming generations of bureaucracy, they are totally different from the existing one. That is the goal. So if you have any question now, I have not read your comments. So I will be now reading your comments, and then we will have a final ceremony for 5 minutes, and then I will close this lecture. So if you have any question, any kind of thing, so I'm here to listen to you. So Shehzad Khan, this is the last one that I see here. I watch it. I'm fully confident that I can appear in 19. I will surely crack. Okay. So this is the purpose, that you must be confident. Asad Qureshi, you rightly said, we are still state nation. We will have to prove ourselves state nation. Exactly. Like Afghanistan, we should learn even from Afghanistan, you know, that they are a nation state. They call themselves Afghans. If they speak Persian, if they speak Pashto, if they speak Uzbek languages, but all of them are Afghans. Ulfat Jafari, sir, I don't know about anyone else, but you have changed my view of thinking. Thank you. So change means action. You must now give some action, sir. But you know that this is our culture. Yeah. So cultures have changed. You know, there was a culture in Europe, but they have totally changed. It is generally said that choosing an easy topic for essay and exam is like ensuring your failure yourself. What? Aisha Gulzar. This is not what the topic, but how you write. If sometimes a very easy topic is very difficult. Apparently it is easy, but when you describe the topic, so that is totally difficult. So nothing is easy, nothing is difficult. All the things are relative. This is called postmodernism, that you can challenge anything. All the things are relative. Nothing is absolute. How you write, that is important. Okay, so Arshad Ali is also in 2019. Saima Binte Hussein, your contribution is tremendous. Thank you. Aisha, sir, can you tell the group name? I am aspirant. Okay, 2019, the group name is CSS 2019 officers. I want that you feel to be officers right now. And one of the action plan is that please abandon all other activities, just focus on CSS. Don't go to marriages, don't get yourself married, totally stop everything like marriages and other things. Just focus on CSS. And if you want to do some kind of entertainment, so make an LSI group, LSI, Life Skills Institute. 3 to 4 persons come together, talk to each other in English. That is your entertainment. No other entertainments. Don't go to cinema halls. Don't go to parks. Nowhere. Yes, you can go for exercise, but not for like passing hours and hours. That will be totally prohibited for 2019 group. No marriages, not your own marriage, not somebody else's marriage. Announces publicly that I am going to appear in 2019, I will do nothing. And if you people are like, if you have no problem with the money or your food, so quit all the jobs that you are doing. Quit it. All the temporary jobs. If you have some private jobs or some small jobs like clerks and assistants, or if not 17th grade, so leave it totally. You may take leave or resign, because I'm 100% sure that we will have success in CSS now, because I'm 100% sure in the sense because we have 1 year, more than 1 year. So why, if somebody does not work in right direction, so why he or she will not get success? No way. Why not? We have internet, we have a lot of knowledge, and we have now a group. So why we won't get the success? That is not possible, that you won't get the success. So no jobs, no other jobs. If you are really need a job for the sake of your livelihood, for the sake of your money, pocket money, so that maybe I can't understand that. Otherwise, you please leave other kind of jobs and marriages. I was scared, but after listening to your precious word, now I'm confident enough that I will crack. Yes, you will be successful, all of you. Zara, Mirza, and I see more girls active than boys. I don't know what happened to boys. They are totally disappearing. So I know that the ideal human being is women, not men. Men have their own problems. But Faiza Jadoon, broadcasting error, sir. I don't know. It is on my end or your end. So Haris Khan, I have been denied age exception because I have been living in Canada for a long time. Okay, so I am living in Canada now. If I think there is now age relaxation. Mughal Khan, facing problem to play the video, trying to play it basically. Okay, so video, that is very important, because when you appear in a video appearance, it gives you a huge kind of a confidence. I want to be part of those 200 aspirants. Kindly, sir, consider me for that group. Yes, everybody is considered, because everybody will have a special place in that group. You can only write once, and then you continue all the time in that group. You cannot open a new post, otherwise it will be deleted. So you have only one place, and that place you will continue for coming 1 year. You have to write everything there. So everybody is considered. This is not like yes, Nasirur Rahman, your name is so long. Akram, but job is necessary for livelihood. Yes, I told you that if you have real problem, so then you may go for a job. Otherwise, quit jobs if it is just for the sake of hobby. Then you have to quit the job. No jobs. I don't want anything that you do except preparation for CSS. Totally. Because when you go for a job, you have to change, you have to, clothes and nothing. You just have to take care of your cleanliness, your personal hygiene, take bath daily, exercise, balanced diet. Yes. But no jobs, no marriages, no going to parks, nothing. Total dedication. Otherwise, we won't be able to get this goal. So if you have to go for some job, go. But in the last 5-6 months, you have to take leave, because then I will be more harsher when we will be approaching the exam days. So then you have to take leave. You cannot travel in 2 boats, either CSS or other things. Yasmin Lagari Baloch, sir, how to use graphs and charts? You can use graphs and charts in geography or geometry or other subjects, but you cannot use it in current, you cannot use it in essay paper, for example. No graphs and charts. That is just your linguistic capability, how you write linguistically. No extra things in graphs and charts. If it is really required in a paper, do it. Otherwise, no need, because they want to see your personality. Some people, they take refuge in graphs and charts and tables because they cannot write. They are not creative people. They are very good like in graphs and charts, but not in creativity writing. So I don't encourage it that much. Guess what? I just heard my name because video is stucking. I will watch full video later. Okay, you can watch the video later. Shahzad Khan, I didn't see your comment. Please, can you write it again? I do exercise daily. Good, Andan Ali. Good. If you do exercise, that is very important. Not only physical exercise. One of the important things that now we will be taking in our oath ceremony, that is spirituality. All of you must be spiritual. If you want to be, I'm not talking about religious. You may have your own religion or sect. I am not concerned. I'm not worried about that. I am worried about spirituality, because spirituality is, it will combine us. It will bring us together. If you are Muslim, non-Muslim, Shia, Sunni, whatever, Christian, Jew, so you can be spiritual. That's why my focus is more on spirituality. Religion is your own private matter. So doing my last part, final exam in April, I have submitted. Okay, for 2018 we have a crash kind of program. I'm not talking about 18 here. We will have a different program for 18. 2019, I'm damn serious that we will get the top 200 positions. So Ziaur Rahman, if I'm a blessing, so I want results. I want 200 positions in the CSS. I don't want this day-to-day kind of appreciation words and thank you and you or this and that. I am a pragmatic person. Pragmatism, consequences, results. We must get results. We may not lost in the way while traveling. We must, although we should enjoy the way, but we must reach the goal. The goal is 200 positions in 2019. That is the goal. You won't see me that much motivated for 2018 because the time is too less. But I am confident that if we continue our journey in a better way, so we can reach our goal in 2019. We want to have an introductory lecture on philosophy, like what is philosophy. Zulfikar Khan, this is the problem, because you people come and just ask and you don't go in details. We have a group understanding philosophy, and I have 2 lectures there on introducing philosophy, and we have a very good Edmund there. They are introducing philosophy to us. So go on my timeline now in our oath taking ceremony. I will repeat these words. So go on my timeline and you will see that we have a philosophy group, and a philosophy group is my favorite group because I love philosophy. There are 4 ways to reach reality and knowledge. Number 1 is science, using senses. Number 2 is mind, philosophy. Number 3 is intuition, spirituality. And number 4 is revelation, religion. These are the 4 ways. So philosophy is one of the major discipline that I really like. What do you mean by spiritual exercise? Okay. Now, Hunain Kokar, please, when you go to my timeline and you will see there is a group spirituality. So in that I have delivered a lecture on meditation. Meditation is a spiritual exercise. Please go on my timeline, dedicate some time to that. So Malak Izaz Khan is a Libra, and I have my astrologer teacher, and he tells me that I am an ideal Libra that he has seen in his life. So Libra is a great star. All the stars have their own plus and minus. We can dispute and we can become we can have a conversation. Which star? I have so many things to do, but we will open a group on pseudosciences, astrology, palmistry, numerology, all these are pseudo sciences. These are not sciences, but there is some truth in that. These are signs. Like you have a traffic light, so the red traffic light has nothing to do with your brakes, but that light stops your car. Try to understand this point. This is palmistry and astrology. That my lines, if you see my lines, I will post my lines also. There are parallel two lines, life lines and support line, my luck line and my mental line, my mind line, intellect, my heart, emotions. So these are just indications, these are just symbols. So the traffic light does not stop your car physically, but it is a symbol. So this is just an interesting stuff, just enjoy it. I am talking about regular studies of MA English. Okay, my topic here is 2019 200 positions. So please talk on that. I have problem, though I have access to internet almost all the time, but whenever I usually get stuck because of headache now. How can I do? Headache. Again, if you go to my happiness group, happiness. So you will never have headache. I have never had headache in my life, never. Because I take 8 hours, 8 glasses water daily, and I do some exercise, and I do we promise happiness. When you go to the happiness group, we promise. So when you are happy, you will never have headache, because headache is a symptom. Headache is not a disease. Headache is because of your stomach or because of your some other reason, because you didn't sleep well. That's why you have headache. Headache is not a disease. Be happy, you will never have headache. I need to become in one position. Okay, Abdul Rahman. If you want to be number one, nobody can stop you from that. But my goal, realistic goal, is top 200 persons. I cannot make all of you number one, because number one can be only one person. But 200 can be, there's a big margin in 200. So our top 10, okay. Show it to me. Yes, you have to demonstrate actions. In Pakistan, the people, they talk too much, but they do less. This is the problem. Okay, they just go shortcuts. They will just join something, and they won't take real action for that, because nobody asked them the real action. This become part of our culture. Just do things in a hurried way, and then they don't take it seriously. I'm a highly serious person. Okay, to share with you people a secret of my life. I never failed in my life. Never. Whatever I wanted, I got it. This is blessing that I got it. Never. I don't know what is failure. So I want the same spirit in you people also. No failure, please. Always success. Nothing negative. Always positive. Whatever I have wanted, from my personal life, for my other life, whatever I wanted in a real sense. This is the law of attraction, the secret. And Rumi says, what you seek will seek you. So whatever I have sought, I have got it. Never failure in my life. Even in some very difficult things in my life, but I got it. So Sohail Shahwani, thank you very much. If I get some Edmonds like you, we will bring an educational revolution in Pakistan. I always admire you. You are a great person. I'm ready to take this journey of knowledge. Yes, this is a journey of knowledge. CSS is in Pashto, we say that if you go to a village and you want to sell your sugar, so if nobody wants to buy the sugar, at least your donkey visits the village. So although you will be in the top 200 position, but knowledge, this is, a lot of things. Norina Malik, sir, whenever you get time, do check your inbox. I discourage you people to write to me in inbox. If you have a personal, real, private matter, then you can talk to me in inbox. Otherwise, come publicly, talk to everybody, declare it, announce it. Some people think that if I'm declaring my CSS, the people will be laughing at me. No, nobody will laugh at you. Just go declare it, and you will get confidence. try to talk to me publicly, openly. So Shehzad Khan is doing MPhil in English literature and will have a thesis research too. Can I continue? Yes, you can, because CSS, MA English, or any other subject, these can be mutually adjustable. You can adjust it. What you study for English, the same you have in CSS. Why not? CSS is a practical exam. It is the exam of your personality. It is not an academic exam, just your intellectual capacity. You won't get any degree at the result. You just get a post. This is a career exam. You are applying for a post to become an officer. You are not weak. Those people who are weak in English, Yusuf Zay, so go to English language group, participate there. Nazu Wahid, if someone has the top, he also can manage to keep internet device and phone with him or her. Exactly. Zulfiqar Khan, science, philosophy, intuition, spirituality, and religion. Let me connect the battery. So these are the 4 ways that we can get success in life. From now, how much time we should dedicate for study? Good question, Ziaur Rahman. 24 hours. As I told you, to get the 200 positions, the time that you will dedicate, that is 24 hours. Okay. When you eat, so you eat for CSS. When you sleep for CSS. So 24 hours. It's a different game. Please try to understand me. I am not talking to usual people. Be unusual. Yeah, Suhail Shahwani, I have to do a lot of things. So I actually believe that knowledge should become part of your personality. No need of degree. I'm here but can't play the video. I don't know what is this. Okay, anxiety also causes headache. Yes, maybe Yasmin, you're right. Anxiety is again something psychological, but headache is not a disease. Long distance relation create disturbance to come there. Okay, sir, please share little detail about plane, how much time we will. I already told you 24 hours. You are considered Sayyid Kamran Ali Kaka Khel. I love Kaka Khel people because you are the people from Kaka Sahib. I have been to Kaka Sahib many times and I got a lot of spirituality from Kaka Sahib. Zahid, beautiful Pashto proverb. Nasrin Malik, I just inboxed you the detail you asked in your previous post. Okay, so now we will have the this is the last, because it was 1 hour lecture, so I have 5 minutes to the spiritual ceremony. This is oath taking ceremony. So all of you just listen to me, and this is the start of a journey. So I'm getting a little emotional because this is for me a big goal, a dream. So just focus. Meditation is that you become mindless. Mindless means that you stop your thoughts. So don't think. This time, don't think. Just listen to me. Stop your mind. Don't write anything. Let us have a kind of spiritual exercise, which is mindlessness. Mindlessness means that you stop your mind. When you stop your mind, then you stop your body. And then you are only in spiritual world. You are just with your soul. Your soul is your essence. That is your reality. That is the part of God. That is the order of God. That is the affair of God. Amr. Amr in Arabic means that is affair, or that is order, that is commandment from God. So stop your mind, stop your stop your mind, stop your body. Just focus on your essence, which is inside. And listen to me, and you tell me that you will be in the 200 top position holders in CSS 2019. You will have 24 hours internet. You will have your post in the 2019 CSS officers group. You will only write in that group in your own post, and you will be a spiritually happy person. Spiritually happy person means that you will take care of your body, your mind, and your soul. You will be an honest person, totally honest with yourself, with society, with your country, and with your God or any supernatural entity that you believe. I don't use religious terminology because I'm talking to human beings, and human being can belong to any group, any religion, any sect, or any society. You will try to quit all other non-CSS stuff in your life. Non-CSS stuff means that you will not focus on irrelevant kind of ceremonies and parties and marriages and jobs and duties and gossips, and not so easily not so the activities which distract you, which make you like take you away from the goal. And the goal is 200 top position holders. Now you will participate in all other groups for the optional subjects and for the compulsory subjects. You will read your books, you will use internet, but you will also focus on those groups. You will have your comments. I want to see each and every person, your composition style. That is very much important. And then you will 24 hours, you will just only have one thought, and that will be CSS 2019. Meanwhile, you can eat, you can sleep, you can have exercise, but the dominant idea in your mind, that will be only and only CSS. You will be just, that will be your total dedication, 100% contemplation and 100% action. That will be only and only CSS. So if you agree with all this, so please join the group. I have already added some people, but you can join that group. Listen to this lecture again. And one last request is that please dedicate your time 2-3 days to my timeline. Go to the bottom and start from the beginning. Watch lecture, make its summaries, write at least 3 sentences on each lecture, and then you will be in a position, you will understand me, what I am saying. So this is a kind of holy and sacred mission of 200 positions in 2019. I need your assistance and cooperation because I have already done it, so I don't need it to do it. But I wanted 200 people do it with me. So for me, it will be an immense source of happiness and satisfaction. Thank you very much. If you have asked some questions there, so I will read it later. I will reply to that. I have given you the general guidelines of my vision, mission, objectives, strategy, and action plan. This is parts of the strategic management when you want to achieve any goal in your life. So thank you very much for your company. Now, after some time, I will be in essayist corner, essay group, to discuss the last the competition that we did. So I will be discussing the topics briefly, that how you should have attempted that competition. So I want to see other groups like CSS. This essay group is really doing very well. I need admins and managers, that they should help me, and moderators, because alone I can't reach everywhere. Physically I can't reach. Spiritually, virtually I can reach, but physically it is not possible. So nice of you. Thank you very much. Make it a happy day for yourself, that you feel yourself to be one of the officer in 200 people of your choice, the group of your choice. All the best and blessings.